All right, Cam Buford, got D. Mitchell here. Got Egypt. Nice to meet you guys both. Pleasure to meet you guys. Really funny how we met. I got a text, said I need to meet this cat, and then we ended up talking and bumping to the cat same day. So, just life fun, right?
Yes, he did.
Cameron Buford, voice of the fans. 100 Deep Media.
Yeah.
Talk to us about 100 Deep Media, the evolution of, or the start of it, and where you guys plan to go.
Well, if you're familiar, we spoke about moving and how it's progressed. I've always been a game. As long as I was walking, I've always liked software and video games.
Okay.
And, sports has always been a passion of mine as well. So sports games is kind of what dominated my playing time. But I also enjoy fighting games. I enjoy the sport. I've always loved the sport of boxing. Even martial arts. So I'm pretty well rounded in my sports games and even in the games I play. I would consider myself somewhat of a geek or a geek, I guess. How 100 Deep came together is really God. And a lot of people don't want to get spiritual. I don't want to get all religious, but
that word for you, I'm a believer. So if that word is you, and that's your inspiration, people need to hear about that inspiration. So don't be ashamed.
Yeah. Well, at one time, I was really like moving and shaking in the sports and entertainment world, and that's how I came across David Mitchell. And I was working with some large entities, and I had a direction, and I thought I was doing very well until of course, we had some obstacles and some challenges where God gave me a dream, and He showed me that the path we were on wasn't going to be effective until we made everything we do about everyone else and everything else. And I literally saw everything in my brain, like God was showing me and speaking to me. It sounds crazy to some people, but this is a real thing. I can tell you thousands, million times, trillion times off. I had this dream, and He was showing me the steps, and He wasn't just do something. And so I woke up that morning, I couldn't shake the dream. I called David, and I started talking to other people about, what the vision that God had given me. And I had already been going in a certain direction with guys in boxing and in sports, and they felt that, 100 Deep sounded good, right? Yeah. If it could actually pull it off, right? The basic, foundation of it. But I could kind of tell that they didn't quite believe it all the way. David, I actually met him with Benavidez because he works with Indian talent. He works with talent abroad, music, and NFL, etc. And at the time I was actually working, there was a time I was working for I went undercover, I guess you would say, to work for Take Two Interactive. Now, those games that I worked on were not just the basketball that I worked on. I don't think I can say them all. So I would say wrestling, basketball, shooting games, etc. I have a software background. Correct, from end to end. The testing, analyzing, and I have a software background as a business analyst, and also as automated and testing. So I understand any programming language, etc. So when we're talking about IT, we can go deep. We can go back end, middleware, front end. I love technology, and so what really absorbed my time was I have always played with a community online. I give them a lot of my time. I'm extremely competitive on anything, as is David. But we saw something when I was working at Take Two. We couldn't necessarily start the business because they owned your ideas for a year. So I took that time. I took that time to make sure that I didn't violate or give them anything that they didn't need to know. But while I was there, I was very pushy about certain things I wanted to see in the game as we were in the process. And some of the things that I was pushing about, even certain players, being integrated in, they did, but it wasn't just immediate. They didn't just listen to my ideas. Eventually, where we really took off was during that time, me and David, we went around and we talked and interviewed almost every single player at this level. Think question to the side and said, how do you feel about playing? How often do you play? Do you feel that playing with the fans will be something that can help with things of this nature? And I was actually surprised myself at how many guys actually play the game, just on the personal. They would
So you're finding a lot of people, a lot of athletes are playing video games already. Right? So your idea to kind of merge athletes with video game fans and spawn this 100 media, 100 deep media. Is what I'm understanding.
It's one of the things.
Okay.
It's one of the things.
So David, how much from this dream that he had, how much convincing did he have to do to get you to buy it?
It definitely took a little minute. At first he kept saying, you gotta get online, you gotta get online, you gotta play. I was like, my video game days are over. Like I did in college, but you know, I'm grown now, working with the players. I work with the athletes on a day-to-day basis, so I'm with them, like just going to the gym, going out to eat, set up the birthday parties, everything outside the contract. And I just don't have time to play video games. So I was like, yeah, they play them. I know they play them. I watch them. But me, myself, it was a struggle, but the more he pounded in my head, I understood it. I said, wait, you actually know there might be something here. Yeah, there might be something.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you mentioned your passion for technology and understanding how to design video games. You mentioned that with esports. Now, how is the evolution of esports meet with this?
Okay, that's a very good question. Well, it's a small E in a big sports with a big thing. So the digital side is really not the more relevant side when you're talking about digital sports. It's really, when you say esports, a lot of people are like, well, is it EA sports? Is it esports? It's digital sports. It's we're creating digital athletes, but we're merging them with real athletes. And when you talk about this market today, you're talking about, definitions that we know of, millennials, things of this nature. Well, a lot of these millennials have grown up to become some of our top athletes. Guys like Ron and Wade, they play this game constantly. The game, Snoop. I mean, you can go on. Even Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, I found out that he has to have a special setup in his office so that he can play 2K every day. So this is not something that I'm alone, just have passion about playing video games. But I don't think that, well, it's not what I think, it's what we know. Before we came into this market, even though we've been in this market for some time, there was nothing that really connected athletes and your video game until we came along. A lot of the things that you're seeing, I've been consulting some of our top athletes already. And really, in order to gain information, you have to give information. And what I've always learned is that there is such thing as trade secrets. There are certain things that we do that we cannot share with everyone. Certain relationships that we kind of keep to our chest. But at the same time, the way software actually gets better, and the way every computer system, every competitor, your cell phones, tablets, every device, your TVs, laptops, everything is better when guys are learning from each other. It's very much a give and take industry. And so when you're talking about esports, you're talking about geeks that are actually on almost like a regimen. In some cases, as a real athlete, they have sponsors as an athlete. They have opportunities to travel and tour just like an athlete. But the danger that I saw with too much of that, I thought it would make the guys who are bleeding and sweating and putting in that sweat equity. I thought maybe that would actually kind of take away from what they're doing. And we don't want that either. And so,
How you feel that they're doing?
well, very simple. It's how they've already been structuring their business. There's some things that they're doing as far as the sports betting. There's some things they're doing as far as the structuring of contracts, to where they're making these digital athletes. They'll have the same benefits, the same perks, the same benefits. Some of the guys that he's managing. I think that's good, but I also think that's bad because of this reason. There's no shortcuts to professional sports. We're talking about hockey, boxing, basketball, tennis, golf, racing. You can go through it all. There's no shortcut towards being at the top. But even then, when I kept going back to the sport, because I'm actually such a good gamer, and I understand, how hard it is to compete in athletics, it's actually very hard to compete as a gamer if it's set up in the same type of fashion.
Okay, let's back up. You already got to a gamer. I want to know how you select your gamers. With the 100 meter, first of all, I want to know what is your purpose with the 100 meter. Your 100 deep media. Thank you. What is the intention, the ideal results with the 100 deep media? The ideal results are.
The origination of 100 deep media was to bridge the gap between esports and sports. At the end of the day, the whole focus of the media is to recover esports, sports, and music.
Music, we'll get to music on the back end. Now these athletes, these digital athletes that you're in, how are you getting these digital athletes versus to compete with the athletes, the current athletes?
We have two ways of doing it. So we have digital and we have on-site. Our digital is definitely going to be our most powerful presence, and it still is now. That's really going to be, when you see us blow up to the mainstream, it's going to be because of our digital. Mark my words on that. I've been saying that all along. But our on-site, what I saw is it's equally as powerful, and this is why. You don't have the same connection talking to a person on the phone as you do having a physical interaction or engagement with that person. And even myself, me and Dave, we have to talk all the time, phones, emails, texts, but it's a lot better, and we enjoy when we're personally interacting. And so I saw a unique opportunity because, I've been a part of, big time sports since I was a little kid. I'll be honest, one of my aunts, she's always ran like a lot of the cherry drives, a lot of the foundations like Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, etc. And so I grew up with a lot of the big time athletes, meeting Willie Mays, all the different legends. And what I found is that, me myself, I didn't have as much of an engagement or connection to Willie Mays outside of, hey, he would, toss me, baseballs, or, we'd bring him his newspaper, or I'd see him and talk to him. That was still awesome because, I would read about Willie Mays on a book, or, watch his highlights, but to actually see him come off, the pages, and then I'm talking to him as old as he was, that meant something to him. I remember when Chris Webber, I was a kid, and Webber was, he was really kind. He used to bring me in the locker room, and then my friend actually lived in his neighborhood, so he'd let us borrow his basketball, and he'd say, bring it back. Make sure you guys bring that back. And sometimes we'd try and bring cookies or something to try and get them to come out, and it's little things that matter. It wasn't the huge things. Now, when you have meet and greets, I've seen meet and greets since I was walking. And to me, I've always felt it was pretty impersonal. I mean, I never really liked the idea of, people waiting in line. I mean, it's cool because they get the opportunity to meet them in person. But I think it's not really personal because, you're just waiting in line. It's the same things if you're at Starbucks or talking about. Waiting in line, pay, get out. Get a quick pick. Don't have a conversation. No, you don't get to talk to them about the game or anything like that. And sometimes they don't want to do that. As an athlete, I see the other side where on those meet and greets, those guys feel exploited. See them signing autographs, they get bored. They smile. Like, how long is this going to be? Oh, they feel like they're being exploited, and they would rather be doing something else. You take the connection that you can build between a person and an athlete or a celebrity or a talent, where instead of them just meeting and greeting, you can actually connect in something that you guys both enjoy and have a different story, a different ingredient to your connection. So imagine, instead of you just leaving with an autograph on a t-shirt, or maybe you signed a napkin, or whatever it was, now you can actually say, I spent that time.
It's a shared experience. I got you. That makes you feel the same way.
Definitely. It's bringing a unique experience, like I said. What makes a big thing in today's society is what the celebrity of the athlete is doing off the court when they're not known for. Snapchat and Instagram and social media is going to be there. So we're making that experience happen in reality. So the athletes play video games anyway. So giving a gamer an opportunity to play a video game with the actual athlete, it's an unheard of experience.
So my question to him yesterday was, well, I think I presented this bowler initially when the first idea came from my mind. I don't think we've actually talked about this. Now these athletes have an income. How open, and you tell me, I don't know, how open are they going to be to playing a game who's been playing this game for the last 6 years or 3 years? A little bit better, longer, more, and paying more attention to the game than he has. He got to go to practice. He got to, he got so many things, family pulling on him, travel pulling on him. He may get a couple games in a night. This guy gets 8 to 10 games in a game. So that experience is going to lead to probably being better at it. How open is this athlete willing to be taking his ass against the gamers?
I mean, of course, it varies, but at the end of the day, it's sports. So all athletes are competitive. If they're not competitive, they wouldn't be an athlete. So it's the same thing.
Really? Okay.
Some of the athletes are gamers too. That's the part.
Some people ain't catching on. Some people ain't catching on.
They're known for being a professional athlete. It's still more to life than just playing, being an athlete. Some guys, when they're not in the gym, when they're not on the court, they're not on the field, that's all they're doing is playing a video game. And they could be just as good as that gamer, if not better.
They can be gamers. Because I've seen these guys just, 8 hours on the game, the game's supposed to go by another game, burn it. I've seen that.
Right.
But I just haven't seen an athlete put that much time into the video game. That's what it's going to be.
I want to add, David couldn't say it any better. What drives them and their ego is the competition. That's what made them get into the sport. I mean, they could have been doing anything else. They could have been reading books. They could have been doing triathlons, or they could have been, a dancer or anything. They chose to be an athlete because they wanted to compete. And guys that compete, that I've found in their DNA, just like myself, will compete in anything.
What you say that is 100% accurate. My thought process of, I wanted to ask that question because I know they have so much more things pulling at them, where a gamer is spending this amount of time on this specific thing, and at times doesn't compete with you, and you guys are just as interested in this as some of these gamers are, so that their focus is going to be here. Even if they're doing something else, how can I get back here? How can I get another game? So that's
because like I said, I work with the athletes. There's been times where you play the game, you beat him. I could beat the athlete 4 times straight. He win that one time, he goes talk mess like he didn't win it. He been winning all day. I just beat you 6 times. Like you won 1 time. Relax. But that's just that competitive nature.
Okay. So you talked about you have the on-site and the digital athletes.
Yeah.
Again, how are they determined? Do I have to sign in? Do I have to subscribe to 100 media to become a gamer? What are my qualifications to become an actual gamer and a digital athlete, either on-site or digital?
Okay, you asked a really good question. So in order to become what they consider a pro gamer, it's actually very simple. You just have to get paid. So if you are getting paid to do this, they consider you a pro gamer. Now, right now, most of these guys, they don't want to have a job. So you're talking about a gamer who doesn't necessarily want to have that structured schedule. They don't want to have someone kind of boss them around, kind of want to be their own boss, right? And so what we do right now is we actually simulate and we run games, like for example, NBA 2K. I don't want to give out too much, but we have private games, private times. Matter of fact, we were just playing against, I was just playing here tonight with the guy who was drafted #1 in the NBA 2K League, right? Because I've been playing against him for years in this private community. I have access, and we have people in a private community that's been running for years. people on the outside don't know. But those gamers, some of them are investors, some of them are athletes, some of them are college students, some of them are kids that are immature, mature. So they come from every background, and in some cases they're successful business owners. I mean, you have guys who play different levels, you guys who don't play as many games during the week, but at the end of the day, when they're playing that game, no one wants to lose. And we have our games are, if you know anything about the Drew League is very competitive, but they're not really getting paid. It's not really something where it's just super organized, even though it's got some organizational structure to it. It's still somewhat free, and that's why people like the Drew League. Shawn, Harden, Jaren, Chris Paul, you name it, these guys go, year after year, and they train. I think Paul George goes to the swag. They go to the Drew League to get ready for the real league, and that's what we've actually been developing with our private leagues. We talk a lot of trash to you. Everybody's not ready for that. We're talking about online, the digital side. And it's actually something that we've had kids that have come back and won. They've actually been a part of military camps and different when they were describing it, it's like what is Charles survival of the fittest. So these kids go to this boot camp in the summer, and the kid who actually shows the most structure and shows that he's more of the exemplary, Marine or future cadet that they want to see, he gets to go home first, so he doesn't have to stay there for the whole summer. We had a kid who came out of our system. That was the first kid to go home. Because we hear so many success stories because they get a chance to really, the mental side. See, what people think with sports, they think so much on the physical, which that is important. You have to do a run, you have to do a jump, you have to do a shoot, whatever physical activity. But you talk about the difference between a Jordan, even a Braun, and then maybe the guy who's sitting on the bench. And I guarantee their coach and everybody else in the system will say it's the mentality and their approach. Well, we have kids and adults who are using their mental. So when you're actually playing, it's maybe even harder than what a pro athlete is used to that wants to come out. I just want to play. I just want to practice. I don't want to hear my coach tell me this. I don't want to, run a zone or a track or this or that. Well, we're preparing kids for coaches. We're preparing them for colleges. Yeah, we're preparing them for situations where they're not going to always talk to guys, even in the military.
So you have how many athletes are you looking to have under your run?
Wow. Okay. Are we talking about digital or physical athletes?
I want to get to both because you're having a meet and greet this weekend.
Yeah.
You showed me a couple of rooms where you're going to have a whole bunch of chairs. How many participants are you looking to have on this event on Friday? And then digitally, are those same digital athletes, will they be competing as well, or will it just be everybody here on site?
Very good question. So to answer your question, this is our first event that we've done in Vegas. Our expected turnout, I would say a genuine turnout number would be between 500 and 1,000 because we're running for several hours.
When did you get here?
We averaged almost 200, and that was only a couple hours for the event. We're promoting out of state, and we did the event in 4 days.
200 and that for 4 day promotion?
Correct.
And how long have you been promoting this one?
This one been actually in Dallas, so we started getting ready for this event. So we've been getting ready for over a month. That's why it's a lot greater turnout. Dallas, we only had 2 athletes there. Tomorrow we're with 12 athletes. 12 athletes already confirmed that we released to the public. But we got some sicker guys.
All right. Care to name any athletes who's going to show up? Or we're going to talk about it?
We can talk about it. I'll talk about one in particular, only because he started with us. and he's really the link. He's not your top name fighter. I mean, a lot of the guys that we're bringing tomorrow, these are champs. So a lot of them, they're some of your top five in the game. But there's one guy I want to talk about. His name is Jaren. Now he lost his last fight, and he lost against a guy who was actually at our event as well, Benavidez. They both were. We couldn't appreciate them anymore because they came out, they supported our event. They didn't act like divas, they didn't make it difficult. We even had a little bit of we had pushback because the sport of boxing, they're not with this new generation, and they're not. I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of them are not in touch with what's going on now. And there was one particular guy, Jaren, who, yes, I've been talking to different athletes about this for some time. But when I spoke with Jaren, he started breaking just the things he was saying about how often he plays the king, and how much interaction, engagement he does with gamers online, the type of games he's playing. We were just talking. And I said, wow, this guy would be a really good fit. Besides the fact, he wants to be an investor, outside of boxing. He's very much in touch with what's going on with technology. He likes to stay.
Another good mid-pitch.
Yes. So this was just another opportunity for him to experience. And he's got a lot of respect in the boxing community. Everybody kind of wants the top names, your Floyds, your Canelos. Anybody can think of, they want them to be their headliners for their events, etc. But, what people don't pay attention to is the guys who can actually pick up the phone and call them and invite them. I personally watched, I did a few events with red carpet events with Jimmy on, and I wanted to go to Shawn and said it, but, me and him made a few calls, and I watched him make calls, and guys just started showing up from every different circle. He was bringing out stars.
You count.
Oh yeah,
you can count. That's pretty cool. So your next event is scheduled for Friday, this Friday the 3rd, right?
Yes.
Here at GameWorks here in Las Vegas. Want to give a shout out to where we're at?
So we're here, GameWorks, Town Square. We have the address is actually on our post.
6587 Las Vegas Boulevard.
Oh, thank you.
I just had to look it up.
Okay, so our marketing is somewhat working, I guess. It's somewhat effective. One thing I want to tell the fans, to wrap it up is there's a verse that really kind of monitors is kind of our model, our banner for everything we're doing. And it's he who puts himself first shall be made last. He who puts himself last shall be made first. So we don't put our company, I don't put myself before the company. I don't put myself before, our direction, our agenda, our team. And for any fans, that are, fans of sports, fans of music, fans of entertainment, and just people that just want to have something different to do, we see that there's not enough of the engagement and interaction that we're bringing. And so we're only going to get better. We're only going to get, more backing behind it. We're only going to get even stronger in our approach. And we're going to look for different ways to, use cutting edge technology. To put these fighters in situations where they're not having to hurt and put damage on each other or be injured. Or even if they had, injuries, that ended their career prematurely or, maybe age, put them on the decline. We're going to give each and every one of you guys as athletes a new opportunity that's never been done to reach, monetize, and strengthen your relationship with these guys.
That's pretty cool. What outside of the visitors or fans coming in and getting a chance to, off the street, fans get a chance to compete against athletes?
Oh yes, that's what this is about.
So it's not only the digital and your on-site athletes, you're going to actually have generate new fans.
Let me clarify, our digital fans, we have a whole other setup for them.
Okay.
This is going to be for fans that don't normally get an opportunity to connect with these athletes. Their own chance to build their own relationship, no matter how much they play. No matter if they play once a week, twice a day, or 6 times a month. We want them to come in and have the same engagement and interaction. And maybe they'll either be encouraged to be an athlete, or maybe they'll be encouraged in their life. We'll probably have motivational speakers in the future. I want this to be something that
That's what makes the event so good that we touch on so many different markets. We have fans of the athletes that will be here that know nothing about video games or play once or twice, but they have the opportunity to see the athlete. They're going to go and play the game anyway. And then you have gamers who may not know nothing about the athlete, but of course they know about the video game. But the fact that they got to play with the athlete, so now they're going to be paying attention to the athlete.
That makes sense. So you can kind of, from both sides of the angle, or both sides of the rod, you're kind of bending and bringing them together. Making that unity. Okay. Has there, what's the evolution of 100 D? And we talked about a lot of it. You guys have the meet and greets, how you're trying to revolutionize the meet and greet scenario. The meet and greet setting, we talked about that. What's the evolution? Once you get your gamers, you build your digital base, you get your online site base there. What's the evolution of this? Do we have 100 deep media works and not game works?
Well, you know, you asked an amazing question. You gave us our chance to really, give the fans what they need to hear. It's this. Right now, when you look at the sport, let's just say take boxing, right? You don't need to go too far to boxing. Right now, if you say you want to watch the best fights, or what about when your favorite sport is boxing? We're going to give people a chance to watch this on our network. That's going to be coming. We're actually targeting the fall, where 162 different countries will have access to our content. That content will include sports, that content will include the gaming community, and also it's going to include sporting events, live or digital. Now, for our digital side, there are entities like the Zone, and there's pay-per-view. Right now, they haven't figured it out. Streaming versus pay-per-view. Well, we figured it out. We're going to give the fans digital sports, and we're going to turn digital sports into real sports. So when you come to a venue, GameWorks right now, or any other esports venue that we are using as a base or venue, etc., they're going to have to completely rearrange their setup. You may see a miniature ring or a full-size ring inside one of these venues. Actually, you will see a ring inside one of these venues. You'll see us on football fields. You'll see us on NBA hardwoods. And you're going to see us in large convention centers, where we're going to bring the entertainment is going to be somewhat of a cross between the old WWF, Vince McMahon wrestling, where the characters really build and connected, and then you're also going to have world athletes who are going to be able to come in and make this feel like a genuine event. Same as kind of like a Canelo, Jacobs, or a Mayweather fight. You still want that same buzz and anticipation. Well, we're going to give them both sides of the spectrum.
That's pretty awesome. Anything you want to leave us with?
That's pretty much it. Yeah, just definitely stay in tune for our Instagram. 100 the number 100DEEP media MEDIA. Stay in tune. People check this out.
Thank you so much for interviewing us today.
Cam Buford, LA News Observer. This will be on YouTube. Do the article and get it back to you guys towards the end of the week. But thank you guys for the time. This is revolutionary, and to say the least. The mix of we're talking about the explosion of sports, the explosion of video games, the Little League bringing the sports together. This is revolutionary, guys. So I encourage you to keep that and do like, and I'll follow up with you and see what you think where this has gone.
Yeah.
Over the 6 months to a year later.
Oh, that would be awesome. We'd love to have a comeback story. Yeah.